Welcome once again to League of Legends Action. This is D-Man, going to be bringing you this scrim match. It is Dignitas, formerly known as Rock Solid, versus Team Solo Mid. So as you can see from the teams, it is going to be Voyboy on Kassadin. Possibly playing an AP top there, I'm not too sure. Voyboy is normally the top player for them. We'll see how that works out. Skara's going to be on Talon using the awesome skin there, which is Magneto basically. Delirium going to be on Leona. I'm a Cutie Pie on Cassiopeia, and Jan in the jungle on Gangplank. Jungle Gangplank has been one of the really strong picks lately. Chaos on Vayne down the bottom for Team Solo Mid. X Special on Nunu. Reginald on Karthus. The odd one on Nocturne in the jungle there, and up the top it is going to be Rainman on Udyr. So possibly going to be Udyr versus Kassadin. That's a pretty bad mismatch if you ask me. So there may well be changing things up in there. The normal layout, and it's one of the things that Dignitas, like I say, formerly known as Rock Solid, people may know them as Rock Solid. They have joined Dignitas recently, a massive multi-gaming team, massive sponsorship, and proud to say it's one of the teams that I was there from the starting point of for Dignitas. I was there in the Battlefield 1942 team that began it all, and OD still running things as kindly picked up a League of Legends team. Obviously formerly had the Wizards team. They used to be with Dignitas, I think, a long time ago. Now with Meet Your Makers, actually, in fact. They are. But yes, Dignitas now flying the flag, which means they're going to get all the, the travel, obviously the support. They're going to Intel Extreme Masters New York soon. They're also going to, obviously, MLG. There's that other tournament's just been announced as well. So there's quite a few tournaments. We are, from the perspective of Skara, it is a replay, so obviously we're going to have the hit point issue. It's generally solved by simply clicking on the player. You can generally get to see the hit points. So let's see where we're going to get a level 1 fight. Obviously the downside of this, without the spectator mode, we don't get to see what Team Solo Mid are doing. But when it comes around to team fights, you can pretty much see. Most people get warp control, etc. I'm a Cutie Pie getting a quick glimpse onto Reginald there in mid, so they know that they are in and around the blue buff area. So I guess Jant is going to be starting at the Golem. Did show himself out the bushes there. I'm not too sure if he planned to, but it's the case of the pathfinding around the edge. Exactly what Skara did. So they kind of know that they're here. Whether they've and yeah, they're all kind of showing each other, so they're not exactly being sneaky there. So Jant going to look out. Have they got any CV? Yes, they have got Clairvoyance. Leona actually with CV, so Leona's going to be playing the support down bot, I guess. I say I guess because, frankly, the strategies have been a little out there lately from Dignitas, and they've kind of been setting the way, as it were, for the new wave of metagame that, just basically proving that you don't need to have the stuck strategies of a bruiser along top and must have a ranged AD carry, which, as you can see, they simply do not have. So it is looking like it's going to be Army Cutie Pie alongside Leona down the bottom here. Army Cutie Pie pinging the bottom, keeping an eye on the golems there just to see whether Team Solo Mid are going to come around and take it. They are not. Jadis just taking the Major Wolf there. I guess he's used Smite there on the main Wolf. And he will take the little Wolf down as well. He's going to go straight round because the Golem has spawned. So Skara's going to start it off, do a fair chunk of damage to it. There you go. So he's taking it down to half already. Jat's going to finish it off. I guess he didn't use Smite, or whether he's just going to... No, he didn't use Smite. So there we go. So in the middle, it is actually going to be Voyboy versus Rainman. So Udyr versus... Karthus, and not an ideal setup that one straight away, because obviously Rayman can just turtle shield up. Let's have a look up top. So Skara is up top, has got Chaos with him up top. So Team Solo Mid shaping things up a little bit here. So taking the AD carry up the top. X Special comes straight around onto Skara there. Skara having to blow his flash already. Let's have a look down the bottom then, because that means it is going to be Reginald down the bottom. So Team Solo Mid changing things up here as well. They're trying to keep up with the pretty out there strategies that Rock Solid have been doing of late, which have been working marvellously for him, has to be said. Put that straight in there. Delirium is porting. Whether he's going to go up to top, I'm not too sure. He's porting back some full hit points, so I'm not too sure whether he's switching it up. Yes, he's going to go top. He's going to go top with Skara, so changing the path. So since they've got the two AP heroes down the bottom there, Cassiopeia versus Karthus, sorry. We'll keep our eye on it. Kassadin in mid. Like I said, he's going to have I think a few problems with the DS maybe. I'm not too sure how that one's going to work out. Scarra's trying his best to get any CS at all. He's been kept away very nicely by X-Special. X-Special playing Nunu support, as it were, which is another pretty much strange setup. So basically we've got the role reversal of what you'd normally see in a game right now, and the main reason that you have the two people down the bottom is for dragon control. Obviously they're not going to have such great dragon control. Has anyone got teleport? Yes, they do. It has the teleport idea in the mid, though. So they're trying to outfox each other, as it were, in the lanes at the moment. 5 minutes in, and Gangplank looking like he's possibly going to come out for a gank on mid. He's just put his speed buff on. He's going to cork straight out, silent straight on the Rayman. That's going to be a slow as well with the shot there from Rayman, from Jat. Sorry. He's going to back away. I've got to really keep my eye on this mini-map, which is kind of why I'm like half talking, because I'm expecting, if Gangplank's now come out, where is Nocturne? We're going to expect to see Nocturne poking out the jungle. So CS continuing on with Scarra. Obviously we're seeing it from the view of Scarra, so forgive me if we do miss any low hit point heroes. I keep having to look around. Kind of helps me keeping my eye on things. Nocturne is up top though, so I can see him coming straight out. Delirium is going to be first blood, so that is first blood to Team Solo mid. And Leona taken down there. So Nocturne successfully coming out of the jungle. Got caught in a nice position as well. Scarra's going to continue his CS. And again a nice hit into KX there. Looks like, judging by KX's hit points, he had quite a bit of poke on him in the meantime there. Rainman on Voyboy in mid. You can see Rayman is just going to keep him at bay, I think. You can see Jat going down. Is he going to have a go at Reginald? Reginald, meanwhile, pushing on towards Army Cutie Pie. Reginald is now going to have his kill on Army Cutie Pie and flashes away. Think he's going to get away with it as well. Yes, he will do. Jack comes down, so that's 2-0 already for Team Solo mid. Chaos again being hit by that. It's the rake, isn't it? Yeah, rake's the volley that goes out there from Talon. It's one of the... I must admit, I'm quite impressed with him. He's one of the new heroes I've been really quite impressed with as of late. But he does have quite a lot. He's one of those, you know... he's not quite a bruiser, but he is a bruiser. But he has, you know, he's got that gap closer, the silence, the slow. He's got kind of like a bit of everything in there. The stealthy ulti. So it's a bit nasty, really, overall. Whether Scarra's just thinking he's going to rake onto that bush there. Nunu is in now. I think he's going to save it onto the... minions. Just keeps on getting his CS, and Nunu, I guess he's just warded it up, possibly, and just going to walk away. Leona is going to poke him. Let's have a look towards mid and see how things are going. Neither mid players have been back yet. No, Nocturne's just found Jat in the jungle. The fear proc will go off in a second. There it is. The odd one continued to push on towards Jat. Jat on towards the tower. Will he be able to hold him off on the tower? The odd one is going to get taken down low. Carthus ulti going off as well. That's going to land on Jat. Jat's going to survive that one. The odd one's going to come around. Odd one takes another tower hit. And looks like Kassadin is going to come down and maybe try and find him. The old one's going to come around the side there. Army Cutie Pie straight into him though. And that will be the first kill for Dignitas there. Army Cutie Pie picking that one up. That's going to leave the Rayman beating on the mid turret. Let's have a look back towards the top here. We can see that Scarra's bought himself a little bit of time, pushed that lane to go back and buy. So as they do go back and buy, we can see what he's going to purchase. He's got 1,000 gold there, so he picks up double Doran's blade. So double Doran's blade straight away. So Jat in the meantime has got himself that Madras Razor and the Boots of Speed, probably going towards Irigals. Meanwhile Voyboy and Carthus continue to beat on each other. Let's have a look towards the CS. You can see at the top 30 for Talon, yeah, to 51, so it's not working out too well there. So at the moment Chaos is farming very nicely. And they just spotted the ward that just got placed there, actually. So whether they just put a pink down in that bush, I didn't get to see. But they managed to spot that ward, no problem at all. So Scarra 20 CS behind already. Just continues to get harassed. I guess X-Special probably enjoys this type of support role. It's a bit more aggressive than you normally get, say, if you're playing a Soraka. Or maybe even a Sonic. You just sit back and poke, but... at least he can get out and get them snowballs going. Now I look down towards the bottom. Reginald versus Army Cutie Pie. I guess Reginald probably has a higher CS. He did get the kill in there. 51 to 36. Yeah, so the CS advantage definitely with Team Solo mid at the moment. In the middle, 54 to 39, yeah. So all lanes really in the advantage of Team Solar Mid at the moment. Versus Dignitas here. Wow, Delirium taking a lot of damage there. He's got absolutely no armor or sort of health abilities. Obviously, since he's playing support against Chaos, Chaos doing some massive damage when he manages to get that Gambol off. Which is why he's just sticking around, looking towards the middle edge. That's going to get a poke from Nocturne. He is going to get the Fear proc. No, he's just going to walk straight out of that one. Not going to be able to follow. And they're pretty much equal builds at the moment, the two junglers, by the looks of it. Obviously, the kill for... I think Nocturne did pick up the kill. Yes, he did, on top there. Especially just using Clairvoyance. Didn't get to see where it was. Voyboy switching it up here. So Voyboy and Cassiopeia on Imakutipai have switched it round. And there we go. Rayman goes down bottom as soon as Voyboy's down there. Why not switch it straight up? Got himself a Philosopher Stone and a Heart of Gold. Meanwhile, Voyboy's been back and got himself a Catalyst. Scarra, is he having more success with the CS since he's been and got his double Dorans? No, he's still just as far behind. Leona missing on the shot there. Let's have a look down towards the bottom here. And they are switching round again. So they really want to keep Imakutipai versus the Rainman to try and hamper his CS. Voyboy will switch, I guess. Are we going to see them switching as well? I don't know yet. Karthus was coming down. Karthus has got the blue buff on him there, I just spotted. And just got a glimpse of Scarra picking up a load of gold. Are they going to move for Dragon? Yes, they are. Rayman going on towards Dragon. The ward is there. I don't think they realise that there's a ward placed right at the backside, which is why they're going to back straight away as soon as they saw Voyboy making his move. And Cassiopeia down the bottom. Voyboy goes back to the minions. Slows in. Puts the silence down and just backs away and continues his farm his merry way. I'm going to see Scarra back in here. He's got not got the gold to do anything. Nice rake straight across both of them there. And the minion wave. Jat just backing away. Jat has just rewarded, I think, on the dragon there. It's going to come down. Has got Wriggles. Goes straight in towards Reginald there. Nocturne must be around here as well, I'm guessing. The Gangplank ulti goes down. We can't really see a lot because we are spectating it from that view. And then Imakutipai is going to go down. Will he? The odd one sorely beats on him. Yes, he will do. Obviously, Reginald went down in the process. The Rayman is going to continue to chase on towards Jat on the tower. Meanwhile, Chaos also gets Delirium up the top there. And Voyboy coming around now. So it is now 5-2 to Team Solar Mid. Having the advantage. Really, that kind of backfired on them. They put the ward down and Jack came out for that gank onto Reginald, but obviously Voyboy was, I guess, was just sat around here because once he'd ulted, he can just zip straight in there. Scarra had managed to obviously push Chaos back. I'm guessing both Chaos and X Special both went back there, being the fact that the turret was being beaten on by Scarra. Scarra's going to go back and buy 1,000 gold in his pocket. Let's see what he comes out with. It is going to be a double longsword going towards that brutalizer. So Voyboy having to clear out mid. At the moment, in the early phases, Team Solar Mid definitely have that advantage. They have the advantage in kills, they have the advantage in CS. You can see Chaos versus Scarra there, 90 to 62, so 30 CS. Ooh, Delirium's going to be caught at the top here. That's so out of position as well. Really, just too far up lane now when there's absolutely no vision on that river. Easily caught and easily taken down. Delirium 0-3-0 now, not working out very well for him at the moment. One of the newer players of Dignitas. Not even sure if he's just a stand-in. I've got to be honest. It's Locust that's normally playing, isn't it? It's Locust that's definitely missing. Yes, it is. So maybe just a stand-in for this scrim. It is a scrim after all. Would be certainly not be unsurprising. It's a good rake across X Special. X Special needs to be careful going in doing that now. Obviously, he can just go consume a minion, and get his health straight back if he needs to. But obviously, that's going to take us a little bit of CS away from Chaos. Chaos, in the meantime, is pretty strongly built. Oh, wow, going straight for an ulti there on towards Scar. That was a bit ballsy there. And Gangplank following up that ulti. He's coming around there. X Special taking very low. Scar is surely going to be able to get the drift on him. Jat will get the slowdown on towards X Special. Will X Special get towards the tower in time? Jat's going to have... Oh, but Delirium absolutely kill steals there. Jat's not going to be happy with that. That was a total kill secure moment there from Delirium. And to be fair, he was 0-3-0, so he's probably just thinking, no, you know, it's only fair that I get a little bit of gold. Let's have a look around the map. 6-3, that's going to be the top turret going down. And meanwhile, in the middle here, Voyboy and the Rayman continue to poke on each other. And really, though, you know, it's just such a mismatch that the Rayman can easily just turtle shield up and really uncover a lot of that damage. You can see, look, he's having all that hits on him. He's still full hit points. You can see Jat now coming down. Jat's going to come down, have a little go on him, but I don't think he's going to be able to do too much about it there. Just seen a ward being placed in the Tribush there by Nocturne. And there is Nocturne beating on that tower. The old one's going to have a little go on it. Inokitukai comes back, puts a little bit of poison down, and goes about his way. So Chaos is going to have to clear out. So first tower down, despite the fact they are down in kills. Nevertheless, once you get that gank on a lane at this stage, we are at level 8 here, so 8, 9. Once you get that gank at that stage, you can easily push a tower down when there's 3 of you. So a slightly forward placing wards here from Dignitas. You can see they've got them down the river, keeping a good eye on really anyone that comes out into the river entrances. Just the Tribush, by the Wraiths, and then again around this brush area. So the only one they are missing is up and around the blue. Which, I guess, is that what Scarra's going to go do? No, he hasn't. He's got a Brutalizer on him, though. He has completed that Brutalizer. I'm going to have a look towards top, because I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. Reginald obviously got a ward there, which is why he's back completely away. You can see Delirium is having problems, which is why the Gangplank ultis had to be used there to try and cover it off. I did miss the Dragon, I think. So Team Solar Mid must have taken that down while it was going on the top there, which is what I completely missed. Which is why obviously you saw the 19-ish for Drag. So it was the trade-off really, top tower for Dragon. Which is fair enough. Scarra in the mid is taking a bit of damage there. He's going to get a rake across them all and get himself a bunch of free CS. Deer has backed off. Nocturne going along the top there. So he's going to try to sneak into the bush, but not going to work, as you can see. Instead, I think they're going for a Voyboy. Yes, they are. So there's 3 there. And Scarra needs to be careful, because there is 3 around this bush, which is why Voyboy's just ulted across to try and see if he can have a look as well. Reginald pushing down the bottom here. Reginald got himself a Rod of Ages. Let's have a look back up towards the top there. Voyboy has gone in. They're going in towards Chaos. Chaos is the target. Nunu is going to get his ulti off. I think Chaos may get away with this one. He will go down. Scarra's surely going to get taken down. Express managed to get his ulti across the line. Express will go down. The Rayman, though, was in just the right place at the right time. I don't know whether he teleported in when they really saw him there or not. Voyboy getting the kill on Express. Delirium going down. That was a 3 for 2. Not a great exchange, but it was 4v3 in the actual fight, which is what giving Jat the free reign to beat on this tower. You can see that Nocturne now coming along, which is why he's going to back straight off. Nocturne actually going for an average blade there along with that Wriggles. Jat in the meantime has got himself his Mercury Treads already complete along with that Wriggles. Let's have a look towards the middle there. See how is Jat quite confident in his ability to take on the odd one there. I think he is, and he just gets a couple of parlays on him as well. In the process, Inokitukai being pushed quite heavily by Reginald down the bottom here. We are coming up to the 17-minute mark. The Voyboy is going to have to leave this tower open to Rayman, and I'm not sure the owner's going to be able to do a great deal. He's got up to a wit's end now. He had that Philosopher's Stone and half gold a bit early, and Mercury Treads there, so Delirium's going to have to try and clear out this minion wave. Tries to put a poke on towards the Rayman, not really going to do a fat lot against him. If Chaos does come around here, in fact Chaos is in the mid there, which is why Delirium is just shielding up and trying to take down the minions as quick as possible. So Scarra returns to mid. Chaos was trying to push it, and you can see he's got the damage now to just wipe out that minion wave straight away. Got a double longsword again, so probably going to go towards possibly Yumumu's Ghostblade, I guess. We'll see what he builds that into, because obviously normal he's going to build into a second Brutalizer, which wouldn't really make sense since it is a unique passive. Gangplank ulting down on towards Reginald there. Voyboy is going to come down, does get the slow on him, does get the E skill, I can't think the name of it, will take down Reginald with quite a bit of ease there as they caught him completely out. Bit too far up the lane there, I'm guessing without much ward placement. That's also given Voyboy the blue buff as well. We are at 18 minutes. The Dragon not due for another minute there. Scarra wiping out another wave, and that's going to be pressure on towards that. Special getting caught out by Voyboy there, taking a bit of damage at the backside, taking off at least half his hit points there. They are going to get a good poke on this mid turret. I think they may take it down. There's certainly nothing really that can stop them there. Voyboy does come around. Oh, Voyboy just catches a mouthful of the odd one there as he comes around the corner and goes, oh, there's 4 of you, which is why Delirium, they need to be careful that Udyr doesn't come around the backside. There he is. I just caught a glimpse of Udyr up here. There he is, the Rayman coming round. He would be able to do a bit of damage. So Voyboy in the process has got himself that Tear of the Goddess along with the Catalyst. Are they going to steal blue? No, they're not, but the dragon is due any minute now, which is why Delirium is now going to have to make his way straight down the bottom here. They have got a ward there, so they can see that Chaos was around there. They're going to instead clear the bottom wave. Scarra's going to get a bit of poke on it. The dragon due soon. Trademark. Right, games. Scarra is going to get a poke on towards Reginald there. Reginald having to blow his flash to get out of that one. Army Cutie Pie didn't even cast a single spell there, but he managed to get straight out of it. X-Special just taking a little bit of damage from Jat there. Possibly having a ward in that bush there because they managed to get it straight off. They are going to try and take blue buff here. And the entire Team Solar Mid are around. Chaos is going to go diving in. Chaos, what were you thinking of? Delirium taking him down there. X-Special trying to get his ulti off. X-Special will be the target. Reginald going to go down as well. X-Special going down in the process. The odd one goes down as well. Wow, what an exchange. That just went very, very wrong for Team Solo Mid there. Amy Cutie Pie picking it up, and they're going to get herself a dragon there. So that was a 5 for 4 there. Yeah, a 0 for 4, sorry. And the Rayman now may get caught out. Gangplank ulti going down. Does manage to turtle shield himself up, and he will get out of that one. But all of Dignitas there just in the right place. I mean, normally you have some really horrible fights in and around this bush area, but I think that ward helped them out considerably. And Chaos, I think he flashed in. I'm not too sure whether he seemed to just get suddenly appear in there. It might be the replay function, I don't know. But he seemed to just bang, flash straight into the middle of 3 or 4 of them and just turned around and completely wiped him out, which is taking Chaos out. You know, there's such the damage that he would offer to that fight if it had just stayed a little bit of range and then just help them out as it goes and let, you know, the more tankier heroes go in. So saying more tankier, there's not really that many tanky ones in there, but Udyr in the fight there would have made a big difference, I feel. Voyboy now pushing the pressure, which is, as you can see, it's turned it to 10-8. It was 6-3 at one point with Team Solo Mid with that advantage, but now Team Solo Mid still yet to take a turret down. You can see the turrets are all at around about half hit points, I think. Yeah, they're all around just over 1,000 hit point range. Meanwhile, the top and bottom, as well as that dragon at peace at the moment. Army Cutie Pie coming around, having a go out towards Reginald. Remember, Reginald has blown his flash. The poison not landing on below, so he's going to get the slow bar on him. Reginald does go into the poison now, which is why he's going to get caught, but Reginald's going to surely lay a chunk of damage down onto Army Cutie Pie. Army Cutie Pie in all sorts of trouble, will get taken down by Reginald there, so a single one-on-one. Reginald being the stronger, caught that slow bar across him. Clairvoyance goes down. They're going to see Jat, and they will back away from that fight. So 10-9, Reginald picking himself up a kill. Let's have a look at CS, since they are all pretty much well out of the lane phase now. Voyboy in the mid, 404 in terms of kills, so he's doing very well considering he was against Udyr in mid. 167 CS for him, 118 for Voyboy, on no surprise there. 125 for Talon versus Vayne, 149. Oh, double gank down the bottom here. That's going to be Jat going down. I'm amazed if he gets away from that one, but he will. Strolls out like nothing would affect him, and then goes back in the bush. I think he had Ghost running, and it is going to be Cassidy coming around the side. That's why he's going to go straight in towards Reginald. He will pick up a kill. Voyboy, the odd one, sorry, also taken very low there. Will he manage to get enough poke on him? He may well do, because you can see the minion wave is going to go in, which is why they're going straight up for him. And he is just going to back away from that one. The odd one, Scarra, coming round as well. But that's going to possibly be the bottom turret down there. He will do. Jat puts his buff across the team. Udyr, in the meantime, is going to try and push this top turret. Can he strip off those 1,200 hit points? Leona is going to come around trying to have a go and just really defend it as much as possible. There is a few creeps there. Not a massive amount. They are only the caster minions, but now Delirium in all sorts of trouble, because that's going to be the tower going down. Rayman surely going to beat him. He will flash out of that one while getting the stun. Meanwhile, Dignitas continue to push this bottom lane. They have got a creep wave coming back in. They have Voyboy way up the lane there, and they have someone teleporting in. That's going to be a 4v1. Oh, Voyboy went in a little bit too early there. He's going to turn around, going to get stunned on him. The Rayman will get poked. He will get taken down by Army Cutie Pie's poison there as well. Reginald also getting caught in the ulti of Army Cutie Pie. He's got turned to stone. And I don't know if anyone's low enough to be taken down. Voyboy is pretty low, 469. Not too sure how much the ulti of Karthus is doing right now, so whether he'd be able to take him out there. He has got an easily large rod, 181 AP, so it's possible that he could take him down there. Voyboy using his ulti to come around and absolutely destroy Karthus there. Good combo. That is going to be Voyboy going down. Scar's almost certainly going to follow, and it will be a 2-for-1 there. Nocturne getting the both kills as well, and possibly the bottom turret. Amikitipai is going to come around, try and support it. As I was looking, I was going to try and put that tab up. I know you guys want the tab showing more often. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it while things aren't happening on screen. So that will be the bottom turret. So top and bottom turret now taken down by Team Solo Mid. All 3 outers taken down by Dignitas. 13-11 the scoring kills, even on Dragons, 1 apiece. As you can see, let's have a look at the item builds. You can see Voyboy now got himself that easily large rod, but a big chunk of AP there. Pretty much identical to Karthus' build so far. Gone for the Sorcerer's Boots though, Karthus has. Cassiopeia, I've gone for a Rylas there, so the added slow bonus really, the trigger from his poison and his hits there going straight down, going to get the poison down. Amikitipai kind of needs to go back, needs a bit of mana really. Voyboy just going to wipe out that wave, which is going to give Amikitipai a chance to go and buy. So Nunu, the carry, or support carry, or whatever you want to call them these days, these support guys that are in his X special. Got himself the usual Philosopher's Stone, Heart of Gold. In comparison, Philosopher's Stone, Heart of Gold, but he's also got himself a Giant's Belt in there. So 3-4-3. Considering Delirium was on 0-3-0, he's now 3-4-3. So he's you can see the advantage of the fact they've been getting those kills, those ganks. And really, when you think about it, the burst that you've got from Talon and Karthus, Kassadin, sorry, added together onto Karthus, you know, the burst damage they've gotten towards Reginald. Reginald is probably going to have to build a bit more hit points here because he's almost certainly the target every time, which is kind of what happens with Karthus, but he has that bonus that he can continue casting afterwards. He's up to 184 AP, 196 AP on Voyboy. Rainman, of course, don't forget him. He's building up that Trinity Force. Once he gets that complete, he could do quite a chunk of damage. Aegis built by Gangplank there, as well as the Phage, sorry. Go with that Wriggle to be built fairly early on. Scour, in the meantime, you can see down the bottom here, has got himself that Hextech Drinker. I think Hex Drinker, should I say, not Hextech Drinker. I don't know where I pull the tech from. It's probably from the Hextech Gunblade. The slow bar getting put down of Reginald. This is all going to be around the Dragon. Dragon has spawned. Chaos popping his ulti. Voyboy's going to get caught out there. And the odd one going in for Voyboy as well. Reginald's going to certainly get taken down. I'm not sure if the odd one's going to survive this one. Yes, he will do. Ulti's away. Oh, the ulti will take him down. He's going to get one there. Definitely took Leona. Leona surviving. Getting his shield off brilliantly there. Talon taking down X Special. The odd one now being caught out. Wow, that is so backfired for Team Solo Mid. They were all so very low on hit points that now they're going to pick up that buff. Wow, Delirium managing to pop his shield as well, block Reginald's ulti. So that was a 4-for-0 again? How is this happening? How is this just backfiring for them so many times? I think the problem was that Nocturne blew his ulti and went for Voyboy. Now Voyboy, you know, everybody knows the escapability that Karthus has, Kassadin, sorry, has. I keep mixing them up, I don't know why. Why he didn't go for, say, Amikitipai or Scar, you know, the squishier champions, they've got less escape, you know, they could easily take them down, whereas, you know, obviously Kassadin just used his ulti straight around here, boom, gone, thanks very much, survived. And that was another Dragon Exchange loss there. So 2 Dragon Exchanges now totally lost by Team Solo Mid here. 17-11 score. Talon's probably going to be kicking himself. Well, he's not got more kills. 2-2-10. 10 assists for one of your main assassins. It's probably not ideal. Who has been picking up these kills? Obviously Voyboy and Cassiopeia, and Leona picking up one as well. And it looks like Dignitas may well make a move towards Baron here. There's the pinky goes down, and they can see that ward straight around the back. Team 7 Mid are going to pull towards his position. Yes, they will do. Will they be able to take it down though in time? They will have KX coming around the back side. It's the odd one that's going to be the one that has to go in and sacrifice himself in and try to smite this Baron down. It's not going to happen. Team Solo Mid missed that one. They didn't really have anything they could compete with. They've lost the last 2 team fights, so kind of weren't in the position to be able to pick it up there. They are going to go for Reginald there. Gangplank ulti being kind of blown on him there. A little bit surprised by that one. I don't think Voyboy's going to have the damage to take him down. No, he will not. He's going to back away, but that's going to be 5-man push from Dignitas going straight up mid there. 28 minutes into this game. 17-11 kills. 2 dragons for Dignitas, 1 for Team Solo Mid at the start there, but that's going to be the mid turret going down. No problem. Using that Baron buff to great advantage. Didn't go back after using the Baron buff, and the poison pools being thrown down everywhere by Cassiopeia, hoping to land the slows, land the dots. And Voyboy has been caught out there. Cassiopeia does throw down his ulti, manages to turn the Rayman and especially into stone there. But that's going to be more, if anything, to buy them time to back out. They've got to deal with this great big minion wave down the bottom and one up the top here, which is where Cassiopeia is going. And Voyboy's going to go down, clear out this wave down the bottom. They're using his ulti to get there as quick as possible. Try and wipe it out. So, that will be it. He's got himself a Glacial Shroud to get those cooldowns sorted out as well, Voyboy. What is he going to turn that into? If anything at all. Mid tower defended well there. And I'm executed by Delirium coming across. Scour up, full hit points. Jat returns. Let's have a look at what they bought. Of course, Atmar's Impaler along with that phase, probably going to turn that into a Frozen Heart, I guess. Jat there, building up, obviously with the Aegis as well, getting all the damage towards the Atmars. Hasn't gone for the Atmogs, which is kind of commonly referred to these days and pretty much picked up by every Tom, Dick and Harry, which is the Atmar's Impaler paired with the Warmogs. Obviously the hit point bonus that you get off the Warmogs is kind of helpful. Jack going ballsy there, straight face checking that. Well, actually, he didn't really face check, he put a ward down into it, wasn't it? You can't call that a face check, can you? Chaos has managed to get himself that Phantom Dance complete, still lacking in the damage department though. As you can see, hasn't got any Bloodthirster or Infinity Edge on there, despite the fact really he's been doing fine. He's got 205 CS, just not been able to get lucky in any of those kills. 2-3-3 for him. Blue buff now being stolen. And I guess that's going to go to Voyboy. That'll be putting his cooldowns on max. He has turned it into a Frozen Heart. Wow, so he's very tanky as well. So Chaos is, even though Chaos is probably almost certainly going to be the one targeting him. Rabadon's Death Cap also completed by I'm a Cutie Pie. Rabadon's not quite completed by Reginald yet. The last time we saw him. Voyboy building up the spells there as he goes around clearing out waves. Scara picks up a wave. Scara has got that Bloodthirst you can see down the bottom here now. And he is going to go straight in. Rayman. Delirium's going to have to back out of that one. Turret goes down very quickly. Delirium was taking all the abilities on him. Chaos is going to go down there. Reginald also caught out. Gangplank ulti getting across everybody there along with Cassiopeia. The odd one getting destroyed. That's going to get a double kill though, I think, for Karthus. Yes, it will do. And that's going to be Kassadin. That's going to be Voyboy and Delirium both going down. The owner there. Oh, Rayman's going to get caught out. Rayman will go down. That's going to be the ace. And Scara picking that up. That is going to be the inhibitor. And wow, 22-13. Really, what a pretty crazy turnaround for Dignitas here. They were 6-3 down in the lane phase. Lane phase didn't quite go well. They didn't pick up. They really lost all the lane phases in terms of CS, but obviously didn't lose it in terms of kills and ability. That's going to be one of the Nexus turrets going down. Will they get the second one? The spawn, Nunu will be up right now. Yes, he is, but I don't think anybody else is going to get up in time, and that is a surrender vote. Well played. Dignitas versus Team Solo Mid. Dignitas taking the first scrim.
Victory.